guys, so today I'm going to be doing a Chatty get ready with me video. You can watch how I created this look using the Soft Glam palette and a Stila Glitter and Glow eyeshadow. I'm just getting ready for my birthday dinner here, so I figured I'd film the look that I was doing today. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is put on my typical plumping lip gloss, the Sexy Mother Pucker by Soap & Glory. This will just hydrate my lips and plump them a little bit while I'm getting ready. And then next I'm going to go in with, I already have my brows done, by the way. It was just quicker and easier for me to do them off camera. But I'm going to go in with a color corrector. So this one's by Liz Wattier, just because I have a little bit of redness and to brighten up the under eyes. So for the redness, I'm going in with the green. And don't worry about blending it too much, because when I go over with foundation, that blends it as well. This formula of this is really creamy. Then for under the eyes, I'm going to go in with a little bit of that bright purple color and in the inner corner. And then a little bit of the concealer shade. It's showing up on camera a lot more than in person. Like right here it looks so dark on camera, but in person it's like barely there. Weird. Then I'm going to put a little bit of Professional on, just where my pores are large. And then a little bit of the Too Faced mattifying primer. And I know on camera right now, I can tell in the viewfinder, it looks like I'm putting all that on top of the color correction, but there's not really anything there. It's just really weird how it's bouncing back. Maybe it's because of that purple. But right here, I don't have any of that purple. And I'm getting ready for a birthday dinner for myself and Michael, so I'm doing a little bit extra for primer wise, and I'm going to go in with the Laura Mercier Foundation Radiance Primer. I'm just going to put that on the tops of the cheekbones here. Yeah, it's so weird, like I can see the purple moving on the camera, but in real life my skin looks bare. Anyways, I'm going to go in with a BB cream, so I'm going to use the CoverGirl Already Set Gorgeous. So that's why I color corrected, just because I'm not using a really heavy foundation. And I'm going to grab my Sigma brush, the F80 Flat Kabuki, and just blend this out. So yeah, the birthday dinner is for myself and my husband Michael. His birthday is April 5th and mine's April 16th. So typically family members and stuff, they oh, hit my ears. They will group our birthdays together just because it's easier, which is fine. He just turned 31 and I'm turning 28, so that's fine, you know. It's not a big birthday for us or anything like that. So we're going over to Michael's parents' house for dinner with two of his sisters. And I'm assuming they're going to bring the kids. His one sister has one son and his other sister has 4 kids, 3 boys and a girl. And they're both married. So I'm not sure who will all be there. I didn't ask. But that's where we're heading out to. So I don't want my makeup to be too heavy, but I still want it to be done, just because I think there might be a little bit of pictures taken. One of his sisters is a photographer, so she usually likes to get pictures of the family when we're together. And I'm just going to grab my beauty blender and smooth everything out. So we're going to go do that, and then tomorrow I'm going to spend the day with my mom. And then Monday, me and Mike, on my actual birthday, me and Michael will probably just spend the day together and go out for dinner. My mom already gave us our birthday present, which was $100, and that was specifically meant so we go out for dinner. So we have to spend it on going out for dinner. So there's a really nice restaurant here that we're going to go to and probably both get a steak dinner. Yeah, the coverage of that's pretty good. I really do like this BB cream, and especially for the price. You know, I have really expensive foundations, and then when I just want something that's lightweight and nice and I know it's going to last really well and perform well, I usually find that drugstore is better. I don't know, I mean, this is I think $8 and I absolutely love it. I reach for it a lot. So for concealer, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. I've started to fall in love with this again. I don't know if you've been following my channel for a little bit, but I went on a rant about the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, about how living in Canada, it's such a pain to get, and I'm starting to run out of it. So I'm trying to use other concealers that I used to like and discover new ones, so I don't have to always order from the States to get it and pay that conversion and the shipping and customs fees and wait forever to receive it. You know, it's just a pain. And the concealer isn't that amazing, I'm starting to find. You know, I liked it for a while, but now I'm starting to find it's too heavy. I think everybody's kind of in the same boat. I'm kind of bored of it. That Dior concealer that I tried the sample of, I do like it, but it's $46, which is quite a lot. And I do like this Maybelline Instant Age Rewind. If I color correct, it works fine. And I'm just going to save my Shape Tape for when I'm wearing like Estee Lauder Double Wear or a really heavy foundation where I need a heavy concealer to go with it. Alright, so that's all I'm going to do for concealer. And then for powder, I'm going to go in with the NYX Stay Matte But Not Flat powder foundation. And this is in the shade Creamy Natural. I've gone through so many of these. I really like this to wear with BB creams and stuff because it gives you a little bit more coverage. It really sets down that BB cream, and it also just makes your skin look really flawless. And for me, it really helps keep my oils in control throughout the day. And I'm just going in with a e.l.f. Kabuki brush. So what do you guys typically do on your birthday? Is there a tradition that you have, or you just kind of wing it? What does family do for you? Do they have a party or a dinner, or do they do anything? Do you get gifts? I'd love to know. Oh, so is your birthday in April? Are you also in Aries? I know there's a lot of April babies out there. For contour, I'm going to go in with my Smashbox contour palette. And I'm going to pick up this shade here. And hopefully my brushes are dry. I washed them last night. Some of them are still wet. And I'm going to pick up this e.l.f. bronzing brush, but I like it more for contour. And then for bronzer, I'm going to pick up my Hourglass bronzer in Diffuse Bronze Light, and this fluffy, I believe it's a BH Cosmetics brush, I'm not sure. And swirl some of that around in there. I like using large fan brushes for bronzing. And see how it just disperses the color perfectly? It doesn't look too streaky or anything, it just goes on really nice. You can chisel a little bit, but it still disperses nicely. And I'm going to pick up my Tarte Blush Bazaar palette in this cheap knockoff, I think it's a knockoff Real Techniques brush. I don't know where I got it from. And let's see what color I want to pick. I'm going to pick up Endless. And I'm using the Tarte blush because I know it will stay all day. And then for the apples of the cheeks, I'm going to pick up this color here, Exhilarating, and I'm going to mix it with Fortune, so I'm going to go back and forth. And I'm just going to grab that fan brush and just sweep, just to blend the bronzer and the blush together. Okay, and then I'm going to grab some of my Laura Mercier powder, and I'm going to bake under my eyes now. Okay, now moving on to eyes, I'm going to prime my eyes using my MAC Paint Pot and Painterly, and I'm going to use my ABH Soft Glam eyeshadow palette. And I want to do just a soft glam look, so that's exactly why I would reach for this palette, right? So first thing I'm going to do, I'm thinking I'm going to do a look using rose pink all over the lid with a half cut crease, tempera in the inner corner, probably the ABHM Reezy highlight in the inner corner too. Here, I'll fold it back like that. That's probably better. So rose pink all over the lid, tempera in the inner corner, and then probably a little bit of mulberry and some of these brownie colors. So first thing I'm actually going to do is pick up mulberry and put that on the inner corner with my Sigma, I believe it's E40. I'm going directly on top of that primer. These shadows last all day regardless, but still. It's raining out here like crazy, freezing rain and all of that fun stuff, so I want to make sure it's going to stay. Alright, so I just cleaned off my brush and I'm going to go in with some of that shade Rustic. I'm going to place that right where mulberry ends and then in the crease, and I'm just going to pat it in at first. Now you can totally use a crease brush for this, but I'm just lazy. Okay, cleaning off my Sigma E40 again, I'm going to pick up orange soda. You know, I turned my cell phone off, the volume off, so you don't hear my text messages, but then my iPad dings. Then cleaning off my brush again, I'm going to grab some of tempera. Just place that, and then blend. Throw a bit more mulberry. Okay, now I'm going to cut my crease using my MAC paint pot once again, and just a small little angled brush. Then I'm going to actually grab my small little BH number 3 brush, shocking, a different brush, and some of that shade Mulberry, and just place it where that primer ends. Then put a little bit of Rustic over top. Okay, and then I'm going to grab a small Alpha flat shader brush and that shade Rose Pink. And put that on that primer where we cut the crease. I love this color so much. And I want to amp this look up a little bit more. It is my birthday dinner after all. So I'm going to grab one of these Stila Glitter and Glows, and this is in the shade Kitten Karma. And I'm going to put that all over where we put Rose Pink. And I just want to put it on kind of sheer. I don't want it too opaque. So I want Rose Pink to shine through. And then while it's still damp, I'm going to grab that BH brush and just kind of buff really lightly at the edge. And I'm just going to grab a large fluffy brush. This one's an e.l.f. Total Face brush, and just kick off some of that bake. Just where that fallout is so I don't rub it in on accident. And I'm going to grab this brush by Still. It's kind of like a fluffy shader brush. It's a little bit different than these flat e.l.f. shader brushes. It's kind of like a combo of this and a fluffy blending brush. I'm going to grab some of this shade here, Burnt Orange. I'm going to run that along the lower lash line. And I'm going to grab some of Mulberry with that same brush. Just run it along the outer half of the lower lash line and meet it up with the top. Then I'm just going to grab a clean fluffy brush. This is just a 1 by Tarte, and just blend all the edges, all of them, the lower lash line, the upper lash line. I'm just going to clean off the brush in between eyes and then do the next. And I'm going to grab this really tapered brush by BH Cosmetics. It's the number 2 brush, some of Tempera. I'm going to put that on the inner corner quite liberally. And then underneath the brow, and I don't care if I get it on my brows because if you can tell I need to go over them with gel. So they've gotten powder all over them. But that's okay, it kind of helps sets my pomade, so I am fine with that. Alright, now if I was having a lazy day, all I would do is I would just take some of this color Noir and do my liner, but I am going to do full liner. I don't think I'm going to do a wing because I kind of already have my liner pulled up quite a bit. Let's see, this side needs to be cleaned up a bit. I'm going to grab a bit more mulberry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a little bit more of that Laura Mercier powder and I'm going to just run it along the edge of that shadow and also get powder all over myself. So I'm going to do my liner and then I'll be back. Okay, so eyebrows are done. I also went in with some of my Marcel Clear eyebrow gel. And now I'm going to highlight. So Anastasia Resi highlighter. And I guess it's just an Anastasia type of day. If I didn't say it, my brows I used Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in Caramel and Taupe. I'm really excited for that Kat Von D pomade to come out since now I have kind of pink hair. She has one that's pink that I could mix in to these two to make my custom shade. And I'm going to pick up a pencil brush and a little bit more of that Resi highlighter. Place that in the inner corners. Teensy bit under the brow bone. I'm actually going to put a little bit in the center of my eye on top of that Stila Glitter and Glow very lightly so I don't disturb that glitter too much. And then for lips I'm going to keep it simple since we're going to be eating and all that, so I'm going to sorry about all the dinging. I'm going to pick up my Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Lip Pencil in the shade Naked 2. And then I'm just going to stick to lip gloss today. So this is the Hard Candy Plumping Serum in the shade Birthday Suit. Suitable. I love these, so put this on. My gloss just makes it very easy to touch up throughout the day. Okay, and now I'm going to do setting spray. So first I'm going to be extra, of course. So I'm going to go in with my Essence Keep It Perfect Makeup Fixing Spray. This will just help tone down the powder. And my Kat Von D Lock It Setting Spray to keep it locked in and lasting all day. Now this thing is like a garden hose. So I put my arm as far back as possible with that one. Alright, and then after this I'm going to go in with mascara, Typical Benefit Bad Gal Bang Mascara sample that I have here is what I'm going to use. And then I'll put some lashes on. I'll let you know what lashes I choose once I get back. Alright, so here's the finished look, guys. I went with Pixie Luxe lashes by House of Lashes. I've been using them quite a bit. I really like these lashes. And then I just put my little comfortable cape on. Like I said, it's really rainy and cold here. We're just going to be at Mike's parents' house, so I'm going to be comfortable. But I like how this look turned out. I think it's, you know, soft but glam. Once again, the soft glam palette, it describes it completely. But I gotta get going here because I'm already late. Of course, I'm always late, never on time. So if you did like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Also, if you have any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments section down below. Also, please follow me on Instagram. I'll have my handle on the screen here for you. It's just at Paige Mifflin. And also please subscribe so we can continue on this makeup loving journey together. Until next time, guys. Bye.